219 South Seaside. Excellent area. This is kind of like a hub of Surfside. Right down here is going to be Neil and Pam's, another very popular bar across the street. Just, good location. So I'll start with some positives, and then we'll quickly get into, I'm just going to try to beat it up as much as possible to let you kind of see what I see. Condition is definitely, it's going to need a lot of work. I know you know that, so I won't repeat it, but I'm going to try to point out some of the things that I see. Of course, I'm not a contractor or anything, so you'd want to check all this stuff out, but lots of wood issues. This fence, we got a pool. Liner would be a big thing if, needs a new liner and all that stuff, but wood, soft everywhere, awesome view, great location. And we'll get more specific into stuff, but exposed wood all over. I mean, these are not big deals, but what you got to worry about is these joists under there. If you're replacing all these joists and everything, then you may as well, I'll let you decide about that, but so lots of new deck here. I don't know the condition of the pool. It's strapped down. I wasn't going to fool with it, but of course if the liner's messed up, you're on the hook for that. A few good things that I can point out is it looks like there are two small but new, seemingly new pumps. So two. They're looking, smaller size, but they are shiny. So the bank may have just done those when they did the roof, thinking at least they could help out a little bit. Pool equipment, I would imagine, looking at this stuff, this might be an old, I don't know a whole lot about pool stuff, so this one looks like it's attached to gas. This may be an old unit and this is the new one. I don't know, but if this is part of anything, that looks shot. So, more money on pool stuff. All right. Not too bad. Just this stucco stuff is coming off. So that's just a little bit of cosmetic. Never can tell what's underneath, but first level done. Okay. Just more stucco coming off. You would really need to get it inspected by a termite for termites. All right. So, yeah, they are mirror images, or fairly close, similar. So this is where they would got the wall right here, and you would just have side B, side A. Okay, so here's what we were talking about in question of all these places on the wall that somebody has circled. Definite water intrusion. So if that's coming from the roof and coming down all the way into here, or if it's coming from the side. And a lot of the walls, windows look like that. So that's a big deal there. Power's off, so I can't really, hopefully you can see a little bit, but dated insert. Can't really tell you a whole lot about that, but little stuff. The handler looks fairly good. Water heater looks good. All right, the main room. So a couple things that I noticed immediately when I got in here is there's water spots. This is the first floor, of course, so those water spots, have to guess. Oh, here's the one. Let's point out all the stuff. Just water. This one's the worst. You know, what is? I didn't see any termite trails, and I'm guessing this is just from water. But again, I am not the person to disclose that kind of stuff, so that would definitely need to be looked into. Killer view, again, location's great. Here's what I would probably consider, again, I'm not a contractor, I don't know about this stuff, but I think this would probably be a big deal. This is what I am determined is coming from the upstairs porch. Now I'll show you all that obviously when I get there, but come on, you. Pretty decent out here. You know, cosmetic stuff, but awesome view. So the upstairs porches are taped off, caution taped, and there is some verbiage in the listing instructions that say to stay off of them because they feel soft. The railing is weak, blah, blah, blah. So, upstairs, it does go straight through up here. So side B, bathroom, insert. Nothing really to report about that. This room looks okay. There's some water spotting, but again, they have replaced the roof. So, in theory, all those spots should be taken care of, basically. Bathroom. More of the same. Now this is the big, what I'm guessing, big master, which is a mirror image on both sides. But you're probably looking at a, I'd say 20-foot room by 12 or 13. But I've pasted off from that wall to downstairs, and I believe that water intrusion is coming from here. And now that I look at it, it actually looks like somebody has put some epoxy. So yeah, so we had a bunch of water coming down, going straight into the living room, which sucks. Which also, this is taped off. They say to stay off of this. I mean, you might redoing a whole deck, which is not terrible, but just something to consider. It's a nice room. Obviously, from what we've seen, you would most likely want to do pretty much a gut. You need all new floors. So that's that side. We're going to kind of go opposite this one. Start from upstairs. But it'll go quick because it's the same thing. Bathroom, not a whole lot to talk about there. And this side kind of seems in a little bit better condition. And then that big master. Funny layout, but definitely functional. 3-bedroom. So you got one closet, small bathroom, big through closet. And another kind of sitting area, I guess, off of the master with, I wonder if, I don't see the, well, there's not the evidence of stuff up here, and there's not a whole lot of staining downstairs on this side either, so. Alright, go slow. So, depending on what you want to spend, or I should say not spend, because we kind of have an idea of what you're going to spend, but what you want to put into it, I mean, you could definitely have an outstanding property, and the value, I mean, you could easily double your value, but if it costs you just as much to put into it, that's what you got to figure out. And I, unfortunately, can only give you a little bit of help there because I am not a builder. All in all, it needs definitely a lot of work. You could have somebody who knows what they're talking about look at it and tell you, price things out, itemize, this will be this and this will be this, but this kitchen is the one that was redone a little bit. So yeah, it definitely has potential for the person who wants to really work for it, which, if you were to so this corner, you got water staining up here. So I guess off of this side it kind of was more the same like the other side upstairs. But yeah, lots of work, big job. But you may get a big reward out of it. Come on. Well, I won't fight this door for you, but